Hi, Bertram Trail High Schoolers. My name is Charlotte Poon. 我中文名係 Poon Jen Law, and I definitely say I'm a Hong Konger. I was born here, but my life is a little bit like this Chinese paper cut, little East meets West, because this is Charlotte the Spider wishing everyone in Chinese happy year of the pig. So I made that paper cut. Um, and I put together some clips of people I know in Hong Kong. It is not by any means representative of all of Hong Kong, and please forgive my amateur-ish video skills, but I had a lot of fun showing a little bit of, yeah, regular life here, and I hope you enjoy it. This is a USB port on a mode of transportation I take every day, a double-decker bus, and you have to press that stop sign to stop the bus. This is a view of the Cross Harbor Tunnel at peak hours at night, which is like around 6 to 7 p.m. We have 3 Cross Harbor tunnels since Hong Kong is made up of an island and then the peninsula on the southern part of China. These are signs that tell you all the buses that are available off of this pedestrian walkway, which we have a lot of to keep from stopping the traffic, so you have to go on a lot of bridges. And there are some double-decker buses, which is influenced by the British, except of course these are way more modern now. And you can see that long queue going up the stairs, queue line going up the stairs waiting to take the bus because it's rush hour and there are just a lot of people. There are 7.4 million people in Hong Kong. Yeah, so in the morning, the rush hour would be around 7 to 8 to 9, 7 to 9. Um, yeah, so everyone now here is walking towards the MTR, which is our train system, also based off of the British UK Underground. So the UK Underground was built in 1863, and the Hong Kong MTR stands for Mass Transit Railway, was built in 1979. Personally, I prefer the bus because you can sit on it sometimes, not during rush hours so often. Whereas on the train, you might have to stand for a while, but the train is definitely more reliable. It's only like 2 minutes per stop, and maybe you wait around 5 minutes for a train max. We don't usually jump over the railway. Over the turnstile. That's unusual. So we use a card that we call the Octopus to get in, which it just has money stored inside already, and it makes this sound like doot, yeah, and then everyone just says like, oh, I'm gonna doot in now, kind of thing. We have a lot of escalators everywhere. Um, yeah, just because we have a lot of inclines, lots of buildings. On the escalators, you're supposed to stand on the right and walk on the left. That's just the etiquette. So this platform has 2 lines, the pink one and the light blue one, but there are, actually I'd have to look it up how many there are overall. Here's the train. This car with like the fancy seats that you might see. Oh, the please mind the gap is also very British, just so you don't like step in between the train and the platform. So I was saying, this car with the seats facing forward, that's unusual. It's the first class seat that you have to pay a bit more for. You can take this particular line all the way up to China to cross the border into Shenzhen. But most of the cars look like this one right here that people are exiting. So here's a pedestrian walkway, but in the daytime, and this is a different one than the one I was just filming in an area called Wan Chai. Just wanted to let you see it in the daytime and the view.
Hi, I'm Luisa. I am from Italy, but I was born by Chinese parents, and I've been living in Hong Kong since 2010. And I really love the city because it's very diverse, has a lot of landscapes. And then the culture is very fascinating. It's very vibrant as well, and you can meet a lot of people from different background and culture. My favorite Italian food is lasagna. I make very good mascarpone, with which I make delicious tiramisu. And I'm also here to improve my Chinese because indeed 我的中文很烂。
Cool. Thank you.
So Hong Kong culture is a lot about food. Here's an old style kind of restaurant that with some goose hanging in the window or duck, we both. Lots of people, even though it's already like 9 or 10 p.m. Let me get those again. There's like shrimp and chicken and seafood, clams, etc. We drink a lot of tea. Usually we use that red bucket to re-wash the dishes, but looks like my cousin is not gonna wash them. So you don't have to if you don't want to, but a lot of people do just to double check that it's sanitary and hygienic. And we're sharing a table, so like I don't know the people across from us. Rice, so we eat quite a bit of with these dishes. Barbecued pork, vermicelli with vegetables. What was eel? that piece was eel. And at this particular, here's pork knuckle. And at this particular restaurant, you can put your bones on the plastic tablecloth. This is the dessert section, mango sago pudding. Popular fruit is durian. This fire station is unique because they've written the English and the Chinese in different fonts and styles on each door. So we're a very bilingual kind of city. I'm just gonna pan up so you can see more of our high rises. You can see the two red flags there. One is China and one is the Hong Kong flag. China red with the yellow stars in the corner, and Hong Kong with the white Bohemia in the middle. It's a good mural that depicts some of Hong Kong life. And more high rises. This is a park in the middle of the city. There's a soccer league might play here for recreation. It's an old building next to newer buildings, so we have a lot of this mix of old and new together. Yet more high rises, and this one is with some Chinese New Year decorations. For Christmas, we have Christmas lights on them.
喂，大家好，我今日想表達點解我咁鍾意呢個城市香港。Hi everybody, I'm here to talk about the city in the background here. What's it called? Hong Kong, and it is a place I hold dearly. I first went to Hong Kong in 1998 when I was 10 years old. It is a city that my parents were born and raised in, and as a 10-year-old, I was shocked by all the sky rises and just kind of how incredibly modern and busy and exciting the city seemed to me. You can see it's just very dense, buildings everywhere, sky rises even up the mountainside. And it can be very, very, very beautiful. And I think what I loved about it as a kid and as an adult, we're fairly constant, that kind of the bustle of activity, and Hong Kong as this very kind of unique place between cultures and connecting cultures is definitely what I like about it.
This is a street that's been renovated, and now these are also Chinese New Year decorations hung up. These are kumquats or mandarin oranges. Kumquats, I think, and also lots of flowers for the New Year decorations as well to buy. This is like a Chinese medicine herbal drink that you can find on the street. This one's also more old style. This store literally only sells one drink, and it's those 3 cups there, and everyone drinks out of like the cups there and returns the cup. So you saw she put a $10 note down, $10 Hong Kong, and she's just gonna stand there and finish the drink. The guy is explaining how that this herbal medicine, literally called 24 flavored medicine or drink, is good for fevers or indigestions when you're starting to have flu symptoms. Yeah, this is a very old style Cantonese barbershop. I haven't had my hair cut here, but it's very interesting to visit. It was built in 1962 and it's built in this tiny alleyway. So you can see everyone is squished in here. Yeah, just part of the street. You might not notice otherwise. Those were my cousin's kids' chopsticks. Big part of our meal or how we eat, and he learns when he's only 3 and his chopsticks are connected at the head. So near Chinese New Year we eat a lot of these meals. So I'll have one meal with one side of the family, another meal with the other side with my dad's side of the family. So we have 2 tables here, and you can see it's like a nicer version of the restaurant I showed earlier.
Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm a senior at an international school in Hong Kong right now. Life as a teenager in Hong Kong. Well, okay, first of all, just something about Hong Kong is it's really easy to get places. I mean, like, somewhere, like, I would consider somewhere far to be like 45 minutes on the train away from here. So everything's really quick and easy, like, it's sort of quick and easy to get to places. So it's always, like, for me, meeting up with a friend is no problem at all. It's like literally 30 minutes on the metro. I would say maybe just as a general thing, Hong Kong like has a bigger focus on academics and stuff. So I have a lot of friends who usually get like bogged down, stressed about homework and stuff. And they also have to balance stuff like extracurricular commitments. They have music, they have sports. So I think Hong Kong life can get pretty intense and packed sometimes.
What do you like about being in Hong Kong?
What do I like? Well, I think, I don't know. I think like a lot of times when even as I'm going through like my busy schedule, I get the feeling that I'm doing something, I'm being useful, and I think in that sense, like it makes me sort of happy, you know, to know that I've sort of found my niche, found my use in the various things that I've been doing, like whether it's in school or like outside of school, you know, it just like I think there's for me there's a lot maybe less time that I have to rest. But even then, like being like consistently sort of engaged is something that I've really come to like, and like something that's sort of become a part for schedules, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
This is dim sum, a meal we usually eat in the afternoon. And yeah, it's many small dishes, or we call it yum cha, which literally means drink tea.
Hi, it's me again. I hope you enjoyed all of those clips. If you have any questions about any of them or Hong Kong life in general, please feel free to ask me and I'll try to ask more people or get more video clips. By the time you watch this, it'll probably be past Chinese New Year, which is February 5th, which we call, I guess, the 1st. Even my grandma still remembers my birthday by the lunar calendar, which is the 4th of after the New Year. Anyway, so on New Year's, you wish people good blessings. So I hope you guys hot eat jumbo and hoi hoi sam sam, that you do well in school and that you're very happy. Okay, that's all.